Hey everyone, Super here. We're playing a little bit of the new Just Cause 2 demo. Obviously, as you can see, uh, never played Just Cause, never even heard of it. I might have seen it at the store, but I don't remember. And after playing the demo, I'm a little mad that I have never played this game before because it seems extremely fun. Now, since I do like to know a little bit what I'm talking about in these commentaries, whatever you want to call them. I did look it up on Wikipedia. I know the ultimate, most reliable source of information. Uh, so it's a sandbox third-person game. Makes me automatically think of Grand Theft Auto. It says it came out in '06, so about 4 years. I guess if you count 2010 as a full year. Uh, from what I've played, it's a very fun game. It's very open, obviously sandbox, but it's not. I mean, you have different types of sandbox games. You have some where you have kind of limited freedom, and then others where you basically you can do whatever you want. What I really liked was the environment seemed pretty much completely destructible. That's one thing I like about this game. It's also something I like about Battlefield 2. Uh, I really you see here I had no clue what was going on. I'm just kind of running around shooting things. This was my first playthrough in case you couldn't tell. But I didn't realize he says like creepy. That'll come in handy. A really deep, I guess, manly, trying to mercenary voice. I don't know. Is he a mercenary? I think so. I know. I said I did my research. Horrible research. But they gave you a little bit of the guns to play with. I think automatic pistol or submachine gun, one or the other. A regular pistol. I think you get two regular pistols actually. And later on, I pick up M16 maybe type weapon. I don't know. But there you see you can blow things up. I had the little gas, whatever they are, gas tanks. Blow them up. I thought that was kind of fun watching them all fly away and go somewhere, blow up the place. Which is basically what you're doing in the demo, and I'm guessing in the game overall. If you played the demo, then you probably saw the opening cutscene, mainly because you have no other choice but to watch it. But from what I get, you're helping the rebels kind of take out the established government or other faction, and you're kind of blowing up their little hiding spots and locations and things like that. So that's the gist of it from what I got. Now there you see me use the grappling hook for the first time, which is actually a really fun device. As I said earlier, with the destructible environment, you can pretty much latch on to anything, except maybe rocks, obviously. But you probably even do it to that. I don't think I've tried it in this demo yet. But you can latch onto a tree, which I do next. Well, not next, but later on. But I think I edited it out for time's sake. Here I'm trying to use the PDA. I don't really know where I'm supposed to go, so I edited it out. And here I get the parachute. Oh, do I get the parachute? I don't know. This is where the first time I used the parachute anyway. You can pretty much base jump off anywhere that looks like something you could base jump off of, where I guess there's no real ground underneath you. But that's not the only place you can use the parachute. When you're driving in a car, you can parachute out of the car, which is actually really fun. Here I forget, left trigger is my grenades and kind of throw some and blow people up. And there I get heat, which is basically Grand Theft Auto's equivalent of 4 stars. Well, I don't have 4 stars, but Grand Theft Auto's equivalent of stars. So I get heat from the government, and from what I learned later on is that you can leave the area and your heat might go away, but as soon as you get back into the area where you first got the cops on you, your heat comes right back. Now they run me over and they start shooting at me, and I found it odd that you couldn't aim, or again, maybe I wasn't hitting the right button, but you couldn't really aim, like zoom in. Like Gears of War is a third-person shooter, Mass Effect third-person shooter, even Grand Theft Auto third-person sandbox shooter, but you can still zoom in. And here I couldn't really zoom in. I was just trying. There you go, parachute out the car. I was just kind of aiming and shooting, and it's kind of hard to aim and shoot, which I feel a sex joke coming on from there, but I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it up to YouTube's dirty minds. But anyway, they're trying to use the map again. Don't really know what's going on. Got this giant taxi thing. I don't know exactly where they use taxis like this. I guess places where it's really hot. But the driving controls are simple. X to handbrake, right trigger throttle, left trigger reverse and regular brake. There, I parachute out the car, and when you get near another car, you can stunt jump. And there, on motorcycles, you take their car. On taxis and regular cars with hoods on them, you just land on top, which you'll see I do later on. And it's actually pretty funny. Here, off the cliff, parachute. Like I said, you can pretty much do, it seems, whatever you want, like wherever you want, whenever you want, which I really like. It doesn't constrain you to, like when I first jumped off that mountain, I thought I was gonna hit a barrier. Like Grand Theft Auto, you can only swim out so far in the ocean, because I thought I was going outside the map. But I was very pleased to see that I didn't. I just flew off the rock. So here I'm kind of running. Gonna see some of the magical editing. Oh my god. So you can grapple onto cars and they zoom you in.
Hey! Who are you? Who are you? What you doing on my car? Get off!
So the taxi driver, when I first heard that, it really amused me. I don't know, maybe you guys just thought it was stupid and pointless. But see, there you can grapple onto the car, and she crashes, but I just take her car. So the guy, he reminded me of the owner of City Walk from South Park. If you guys have watched South Park, you probably know what I'm talking about. If not, you should. He's really funny. But anyway, you see, you can pretty much do anything. Grapple onto cars, as I was saying earlier. You can pretty much grapple onto anything except maybe like rock faces. But even those, you probably can. It's really helpful when you don't want to. As I said, you can't. I haven't been able to run. Maybe you guys have, and I'm just retarded, stupid. I don't want to say retarded. But grappling makes it really easy to get around faster, because you just zip line basically over. Here I'm kind of getting the hang of aiming and killing the guys. When you're aiming at, it doesn't auto aim at all, I don't think. But when you're aiming at a civilian, it's green, and when you're aiming at an enemy, it's your reticule thing, I guess, is red. Here I die, and when you die, you start at your last, the last base, I guess, the base you captured. But there's the damage that you did on the city that you were just in, and here I think I did 40-something% damage. There, I killed that guy for no reason. But yeah, the damage you did on the last town that you were in, that you just died in, stays. Like, they don't make you restart over at 0%, and because that'd just be a pain in the ass. See here, this is where you can really see it. It's kind of, so it's actually not that hard to aim and kill once you get the hang of it. There I get the double-handed weapon, and there my battery on my controller dies. Then we do super edit, because I had to get this under 10 minutes and figured I'd jump off the cliff. I don't know if you can hear the motorcycle explodes. So we sail off to safety, and that's it for now. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.